Like the stats of my peeps. For his bravery in fulfilling his command, Kent is named the Knight Commander of Caelin. It is a high honor for one so young, but no one denies his worth. Zane, Knight of Lycia. Zane has earned the honor of being named sub-commander of the Caelin Knights. Despite his promotion, he still scoffs at authority and woos the village girls. He is much loved by the citizenry. Florina, Pegasus, Knight of Ilia. Chapter 8, Vortex of Strategy. Her injuries are not so severe that Florina has to abandon Lynn's side. She has traveled with her to Caelin, and once she recovers, she joins Lynn's forces as a mercenary. For Will, Archer of Ferre. With his cheery outlook and his happy-go-lucky demeanor, Will has become quite dear to Marquess Caelin's household. Kent is teaching him manners befitting of a sworn man of Castle Caelin. For Dorcas, Fight of Bern. Once Lynn's true heritage is recognized in Caelin, Dorcas returns to his home in Bern. There he cares for his wife and makes a good living as a mercenary fighting the local bandits. Sarah, Cleric of Ostia. Ultimately, Urk succeeds in seeing Sarah safely to Ostia. While her behavior is irritating at best, she is sorely missed. Her acerbic tongue has become legendary. Urk, the Wandering Mage. His contract with Sarah complete, Urk sets off for Etruria. His time as a mercenary is just part of his training, and he is glad to see it end. He has since returned to his mentor. Wrath, the Sacaean nomad. In the celebration following Lynn's return to Caelin, Wrath slips out unseen. Whether he has returned to Sacae or has continued to work as a mercenary, no one knows. Matthew, the Enigmatic Thief. Matthew vanishes after the final battle, and his whereabouts remain a mystery. Nils, the Mysterious Musician. Nils and his sister Ninian take their leave of Castle Caelin after a few days. He may well be traveling the land, mastering his musical skills somewhere. Lucius, the Traveling Monk. Lucius studies in Caelin for a time, but he departs after receiving summons to another land. He has since been seen traveling with a hard-eyed mercenary. Wallace, the Caelin General. For Wallace, Lynn's struggle only whets his appetite for battle. He sets off in search of a cause worthy of his blade. He lacks any sense of direction, so it may be years before he returns. And Hallie, the Tactician. See, they did spell it wrong before. Hallie leaves Lynn to continue his training. He plans on traveling throughout Lycia. Lynn refuses to say goodbye, believing in her heart that she will see him again. Lynn, the sword fighter from Sacae. Lynn now lives with her grandfather as Lady Lindis of Castle Caelin. Under her loving care, Lord Howison recovers, and now the two of them go for many walks in the Caelin Gardens. Hooray! Happy ending. On clear, dry nights, Lynn can be seen high atop a hill near the castle. Perhaps she is remembering the home of her youth, the plains of Sacae. Here ends Lynn's story. Would you like to save your progress? Yeah. Some things could have gone better. Some things could have gone worse. Would you like to continue playing? Yeah. As of Chapter 11, Elwood becomes the story's main character. Hallie's role will be to act as tactician, aiding his group. Help Elwood to fulfill the chapter goals and fight his way to the end of the game. You'll start your first campaign with Elwood, then meet his friend Hector in Chapter 12. And who knows, you might even meet Lynn again. If any of these three is defeated, your game will be over. The game will continue if any other allied units are defeated. However, a defeated unit can never take part in combat again, so be careful! 1 year later. Once, Dragon fought man in a war called the Scouring. Mankind vanquished the dragons thanks to the efforts of 8 heroes. These 8 mighty generals brought peace to Elib. The continent was divided into nations, and the people enjoyed an easy prosperity. The hero Hartmut settled in the east and founded Bern, famed for its military might. Saint Elamine moved west, and her sacred name flourished among the artisans of Etruria. The horseman Hanan's legacy lived on with the nomads of his beloved plains of Sacae. The birthplace of the Knight of Berrigan is now home to the renowned Knights of Ilia. The Berserker Durban's final glory was to create a warrior's clan in the Western Isles. The Archsage Athos is said to have retired to the barren wasteland of Nabata. The heirs of the champion Roland themselves became the lords of the Lycian League. Elib has enjoyed a peace that spans 980 years. How much longer can this peace stand before its foundations begin to crumble? Deep within the Lycian League lies Pherae, a land that has known no conflict for many generations, but which now finds itself touched by a shadow of unease. Its beloved and benevolent ruler, Lord Elbert, has mysteriously vanished, as have a number of his sworn men, loyal knights who serve at his side. A month has passed without word from the Marquess. Rumors of his death abound. However, the Marquess's son believes his father lives, and he has vowed to find him. Marquess Pherae's son, Eliwood, a red-haired youth who will one day become the finest knight in all of Lycia. His long journey begins here. Alright, 60 chapters to go, friends. Let's do it. Chapter 11, Taking Leave. Lord Eliwood, we leave on your word. I see. Thank you, Marcus. Who dis? Mother, it's time for us to go.
Eliwood, promise that you will return to me safely. I'm worried about your father, but if anything were to happen to you, my heart could not bear that sorrow.
I know, Mother. Please do not worry. Father is alive. I know it. I vow that I will find him and return him to your side.
I have your word, then.
Yes, of course. Isidora, I entrust my mother to you in my absence.
Yes, my lord, I will guard over her well.
Mother, I will return. Rest easy. Well, Marcus, it looks like it's just the two of us. Not so, my lord. My man Lowen will be traveling with us. Lowen? That's reassuring. I have sent him ahead to the village. He hopes to seek out a few able men who are skilled at arms. Normally I wouldn't venture forward without a larger company, but I bow to your will on this matter, Lord Eliwood. I'm sorry, Marcus, but I would rather not deprive my mother of even a single guard. The best knights in the realm disappeared with my father. If anything were to happen to my mother while I am gone, I understand, my lord. What's keeping Lowen? What is keeping Lowen? We've all heard the Knights of Pherae vanished, right? Well, your misfortune is my good luck. I have an announcement to make. As of now, this village is mine. Rajni is your new liege. And I'll bring every last piece of gold down to the smallest fleck. A green-haired man has attacked. Curses. Lord Eliwood, go Commander Marcus, Lowen, calm yourself. My knight must be in control at all times. The village is under attack. It's bandits. What? Bandits? Here. Are you sure, Lowen? The girl has more details.
My lord Eliwood, I'm the daughter of the village magistrate. My name's Rebecca. The bandits came without warning. They're stealing everything. I beg you, please help us.
I see. Marcus, Lowen, we must aid the village. Yes, my lord. Rebecca, stay here and keep out of sight.
If it please you, my lord, I'd rather fight. I hunt almost every day, and I have some skill with a bow.
Is that so? Very well, but be careful.
Yes, my lord.
Lord Eliwood, one more thing. There was another in the village who was offered to help. A traveling tactician who was staying at the inn. A tactician? Yes, my lord, this is Hallie. Hi. Hallie! Do you know this person, my lord? Yes, I met Hallie during the trouble in Caelin last year. A fantastic military advisor, if my memory serves. If not for Hallie, the Marquess of Caelin and his granddaughter, Lynn, might not have survived Lundgren's uprising. What brings you to Pherae, my friend? Ha! Still traveling about honing your skills? Of course, a worthy pursuit. Let's give thanks to Providence for our chance reunion. We have need of your aid. Please lend us your skill. Bad guys. Alright. So we got Eliwood, and Marcus, and Lowen, and Rebecca. And then there's this guy right over here. Let's see. They're already occupying the town, so we don't have to worry about them just smashing it, I guess. There is a town up here. Is there any chance of us reaching that before one of them do? Maybe. We have to take out this guy. At the very least. Mr. the Axeman there. Alright, well, let's see. You can only move so far. So you're safe to attack this fella, is what I'm reading. So you go ahead and lead us off. Alright, chipped them. Let's see. What all you guys have? You have a sword and a lance, alright, so you're like standard knight fella. You have a sword and a javelin, so you can attack from a distance. I see. And sword beats axe, so we're good on these first couple axe guys at the very least. And then there's you. You can also reach that guy. Okay. And you've got a rapier, which is a sword, which should beat an axe, I would imagine. Alright, so getting to that town. It looks like we can't move close enough anyway, but we might be able to deal with this guy efficiently enough that we can protect the town next turn. Man, this guy can run very far. You go ahead and attack with your sword. That'll take care of him. And also protect my archer, not that anyone's close enough to get there anyway. Good job, Marcus. And now you... Yeah, now you can dash on up here, and even if the guy wanted to attack the town, he couldn't. But hold on, you've got you've got your sword equipped. You're good. You're good. Get on up there. Defend that town, friend. Hacha. Peeps are running in. Oh, friends came out of town. Look, Dirkus, can you believe it? It's just like that knight said, that's the other word. So it seems. What's he doing? He's taking on those bandits. Protecting innocence? That's a right lordly thing to do, isn't it? Right, Dirkus? You talk too much. The lordling needs our help. Right. Leave these men and weaklings to me. I'm Bart the Brave. Or to Bart for the Brave. Friends came out of the town to help. Huzzah! Alrighty. Well, let's see. And Dorcas is back. Huzzah. Yippee Kalukle. We want to get rid of this guy first, probably. None of these folks are close enough to even introduce themselves to the battle, so it's just these two. This guy's already, like, below, or almost half his health. I think I want... Oh, you're, like, boxed in by that guy. That's okay. How's about you? Go here and... Hacha this guy. Oh, come on, Bartra. So much for all your bravado, eh? Well, let's see if we can't get rid of this guy, at the very least. Oh, well, hold on. Let's let you take a shot at, that one, sure. Poink. There you go. This reduces the chances of getting counterattacked by him. Oh, I can't go there. That's a step too far, it would seem. I'm pretty confident you can do 5 damage to this guy. There you go. There you go, Ellawood. Alright, so who wants to take out Mr. Bandit? You can get over there now. Our good buddy Dorcas annihilated that guy. Very nice, very nice. So, these folks, if you run up to this forest, you can attack someone there. Oh, you can't reach the forest? Really? Why not? Ah, that stinks. Can you reach the forest? No. Well, I was hoping to lure one of them in, so that they would attack and get attacked back from an advantageous position. But oh well. Well, one of you two is going to be going here to the town. Let me just see. You're level 2. You're level 1. I'm kind of surprised he's higher level than you. Oh wait, you're probably an upgraded unit, huh? Yeah, you're a paladin. You're a cavalier. Because, like, I noticed they had different sprites on the attacking screen. Anyway, you're level 1, you're 1, you're 2, you're 7. Because we were using you earlier, I guess. So we should probably have you guys trying to finish people off, is basically it. You're at full health. Why don't you go over here and face the oncoming horde while you go into the town and visit?
Is Lord Elwood well? We've heard nothing but foul rumors hereabouts. All of Foray is worried for his well-being. We hear tell that Lord Elwood is going to find the Marquess. This dragon shield is our village treasure. It boosts the defense of those one who uses it. Take it, please, and may it see you and Lord Elwood home safely.
Dragon shield. I keep moving. Yay! Sick dodge. Yeah, I have a feeling, Marcus, it might be an upgraded unit. They come so willingly to their deaths. Look at him go. Glory hog over here. Alright. So, these fellas. Oh, I should start checking to make sure they have the things they look like they have. Iron bow, iron axe, iron axe, iron axe, iron axe. Okay, nobody's got anything special I need to know about. We've got some villages to visit. You're like smoking people, but I feel like maybe I should have other guys do stuff instead. How far can this guy walk? Far enough to reach that forest. And now you can reach it. So why don't you lie in wait there? Okay, so the one building can be reached, but not the other two. Let's have you visit that building. There's a young traveler been staying with the magistrate. Been staying in the village for a few days now. I know you're thinking it's just another good-for-nothing courtier looking for a handout, but there's something more to this one. Those eyes, they miss nothing. Got a mission that one has. Oh, well, that was dumb. I could have had someone else visit that building. Now no one can, because they're all just standing there. Oh, unless... Get out of the way, guy.
You got some skill with weapons, but you understand weapon levels. The more you use a weapon, the more skilled you become. Still, you can only reach the highest level with a single weapon. Though to look at you, I think it'll be a while before that happens.
Shut up, old man. Who are you to judge? What jerk. Okay, so let's see. You can safely stand right here. Yep. And this guy's gonna run up and attack my friend in the forest like an absolute fool. This is a fort where someone can rest. Why don't you actually just spend a turn resting, since you kind of got really hurt early on.